Good day, madam. And sir, there are two of you today that I'm doing this video for. So uh, it started off a little different than all the other readings, but I'm starting to get used to the fact that they are coming through in like very specific ways per customer. So the things that I'm even doing before the readings have started switching up now. I used to have a format and that's not the case. So first things first, I'm listening to the ocean waves on my TV, right? Which is over there. Let me check what location it is. This is in the French Polynesian, right? So I went to put on a frequency to like walk in and clear my stuff up before we got into this. And I started with the golden frequency, right? Because I'm like, yeah, King Midas, who doesn't want to be gold today? But let me share my screen with you. I ended up coming to one that was recommended next to it, which was all debts are now clear, financial abundance subliminal. After that, I was like, hold on, I need to add this one too. This one says attract the perfect high paying, enjoyable remote work now. So I'm already doing that. I love this job. It's amazing. There is something that you guys are trying to manifest together, which is the theme of today's session. I was going to be telling you guys about your joint mission. As of right now, it seems like you are bringing both of your lives together. But as you're bringing those lives together, let me stop sharing this. As you're bringing those lives together, you have to like weed out or clear out all the parts that are not working for both of you guys. This is like compromise where both people benefit, and then all the stuff that no longer serves either one of you is moving out. I don't know who is going to be getting a remote job or who wants a remote job, but this is your green flag. Go for it. Put it out there. You can get something that pays more than whatever you're making now. It seems like travel, the freedom to travel, financial stability, and just like a whole new era. It's like to say a whole new foundation. So would you get a new house? Because this just feels like all new everything. Like even a new car. And I usually don't pick up on cars. This is only the second reading I've ever picked up on somebody getting a new vehicle. Would it be a family vehicle? Maybe. I need to go like this. Sometimes when I'm trying to tune my radio, I need to do like this. And you know what's so funny? I didn't used to do it because I'm like, oh, people are gonna think I'm on the spectrum. The spectrum is like a radio station, a radio wave. We're all on the spectrum. Just some people are on the part where they don't get the messages and stuff. And then other people are overwhelmed by the messages over here. I think those are the autistic people, the people who are super sensitive. I slide up and down that. But since I learned how to use it kind of, when I'm trying to get a message, I'm like, hold on. And they call it stimming. And I'm like, no, this whole time I was suffering because I didn't know. But it feels like that's what's going to be happening with you guys a lot. As your powers combine, there's going to be like a whole change in your universal algorithm. Doors that were not able to be open for you guys before, thoughts that you weren't having because you were happy with your individual life, are going to change a little bit because you want something different when it comes to you guys being able to have the lifestyle that you want together. So I am going to start first by pulling one card for each of you to find out what your role is at this time during this mission. So what is Tara's role in their joint mission? Tara. I'm like, hold on, Tara feels right. What is Tara's role in this joint mission? I'm actually going to pull 2 cards for that. What is Brad's part in this joint mission? Right. 2. I'm just going to start with this and we're going to see where we go from here. So, Miss Lady. Interesting. It gave me a before and after, which is sort of cool, right? I was wondering why I needed 2 cards, but I just listened to what comes through the skull. You're going from trapped in your routine, right, to out into the world. Didn't I tell you travel was really important? But it feels like group travel, like y'all get in the car together and go somewhere nice. And then sometimes you have romantic vacations. It just really becomes a priority in your life to break out of the routine that you have already been doing. Like the life that you had as an individual with just you is not your life anymore. So your part in this is to dream big. The car is shooting star, but it feels like you're the spark for it. Like, ooh, we should do this. Ooh, we should do this. I am so excited. We should make a garden. Like that sort of energy is what I'm getting off of you. You can see like her energy as she's going into this is like all hope. Like she can see the signs. She can recognize like things are moving. So in very traditional feminine fashion, you are the recipient of the spiritual energy that is guiding you. You will be the one that tells him the stuff about the signs, and eventually he'll catch on in his own way of recognition. But you'll know when you need to go where, like if it's the French Polynesian, uh, you'll be inspired constantly while in this connection, open to universal energy, right? And I'm feeling like this will be even bigger than just what you guys are doing to enjoy your life or the remote work, but you being the conduit for like that spark energy is your role in the relationship. Spicy, if you will. So, Brad, you are coming from this. This is conflict. This is fighting. This is being in the fire in some way, shape, or form. So I'm feeling like that is a representation of what your life was like before this relationship. And it may be have been some time since you were in that like conflict energy, but it was like life wasn't easy for you. You had to work up to the point where you were in your stability and your peace. And because of that, this door for this lovely relationship has opened for you. So now you're in the energy of know better, do better. This is the elder. So while she's the spark, just lighting up everything, you are the grounding energy. You're going to be the one who knows how to make it happen. Like she's going to say, ooh, we should do this. And then suddenly your mind is going to be like, okay, well, if we want to do this, we need to do A, B, C, and D and pull this together because you have learned from your experience about all the ways that stuff can go wrong, especially with you. It feels like you fought your internal conflict, your internal saboteur, if you will. The part of you that just would burn things up when he wasn't satisfied anymore. And at the bottom of the deck was the dragon. This was from your pool. So your internal dragon, she's your donkey if you have a dragon. She keeps the dragon at bay. It's like her energy, her personality. Even if you're in a really bad mood, she'll say something to lighten you up and you're like, you can't even be mad anymore because like babe just said something. So what are you guys achieving together? And I'm going to use the repair, evolve, grow card for this. What are these two meant to be achieving together? One flopped out. Time to evolve. And that's really been the whole theme here, clearing old stuff out so that y'all can do the new stuff you want to do. And then confirmation, abundance, security. And look at the bag. She is definitely in the airport. She's definitely traveling. So time to evolve decision says, it's not a negative situation, but a necessary one. Having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective that you chose much of this before you incarnated is needed. This releases the victimhood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. So in my mind, that is the response to anything that comes up when y'all are doing this merger, any debris, any haters on the outside, any little hiccups that come along with this, y'all made it together. Y'all are in the same house together. So the big part is done, right? The next part, after all that clearing and moving through the bumps, is this abundance, this security, this thriving. And I heard something like, y'all trying to get land or something? But it felt like a commune or something that gives back to the community is what y'all are supposed to be doing. So money is energy like anything else. You want it to flow and not feel trapped. Trusting the universe will take care of you gives off the energy of abundance and expectancy in every dollar you receive. Note that you are supported and the money will flow. So whatever that new job is, it's going to be amazing. Amazing for the relationship dynamic, amazing for anything that you guys are coming up with. Because y'all give me buy some land, build a house. Your kids will have a house on it, like the ones you're taking care of. You have a garden. Like, it's just like, I guess it would be kind of the American dream, huh? To have somewhere you go back, you have a couple acres. uh, you work when you want to because you have cultivated a job that gives you freedom. It's like preparing for the best retirement ever, is what I'm feeling. So, what is the mission that these two have? Because sometimes you have a global mission, there's something you got to do out there in the world, and then for some people, there's something you got to prove locally or show other people who are around you in your family or just in general to help spark them in some way, shape, or form. So, what is their joint mission? Because it really just feels a lot like to have a good life together, to show other people it's possible. This is the best card one could have got for what is your mission together. Victory. And in my mind, this is just saying whatever you guys put your mind to. Wow, why is it not focusing? There we go, I think. Victory. Now I'm trying to say focus on victory, right? There we go. Victory. It's a breath of fresh air. And this is the second card where it looks like coming out from behind your own self-imposed prisons. But the reason that you guys were in this prison is because y'all have a lot of haters. And y'all don't want nobody to know your business. I don't even know how many people y'all have told about this relationship or you guys moving in together. And I probably wouldn't tell anybody for this reason. Like y'all made a decision and you were like, let's move in together. But it was already set up. Nobody else needed to know about that. Keep the haters out is what I'm going to translate as this, like with this right now. Keep the haters out. But love is the power, and this is so corny, right? Love is the power that is fueling this connection to open doors. Y'all are going to get all new friends, all new people, all new everything. The lives that you were living were the ones that you guys had to live individually to even get a chance to be with somebody. It's like you had to prove to the universe, I can be solid within my principle before I can merge with somebody else and we create our own. What are the odds that maybe you guys are meant to live your best life and be an example, but it's the people who can only look from outside the club. Like y'all will have new friends and all that sort of stuff, but the people from the past, I'm getting none of them are going with you guys. Y'all are starting your own new tier. There is definitely a move coming. There are big changes. And all you guys have to do in the strangest way, right? I don't want to say show off, but don't hold back your love. Like when you have a wedding, get the best wedding pictures. Like, do it big. This is your fairy tale, is what I'm feeling here. And all y'all have to do is stay in that energy and be an example of that. You're going to come across other couples, other people. It feels like y'all might do stuff in the community together. But in the new community that you're going into, not the, I just keep getting the message to, it's not the people you've been with, it's not who you've been around now. This is a whole new life. There'll be other people who you might go on couples vacations. Like this is new business. I just pulled from this money manifestation, but it's like what are you manifesting in your life now? What are you drawing towards you energetically in regards to abundance? Wax on, wax off. That's weird, right? Do you see that? I can't make this up. Are y'all RV people? Y'all might be RV travelers too. So embarking on a journey could be your path to wealth, as abundant opportunities await you in the world. I use this example a lot, but you know the Billie Jean video where Michael Jackson is walking, but he like you can't see the steps until he gets right on it and then it lights up. That's what you guys are working with. You should look into your human designs because it's given manifestor generator. And with those people, you go with the prompts. So you wake up one day, scroll on your phone, you see like Tahiti go by, you're in this like something that's really cute, something that catches your eye. Ooh, we should plan a trip to Tahiti or something. You are being guided like by your higher self. There's going to be something that you're retrieving spiritually from Tahiti, something that you're doing over there. But it's like as you enter the prompts, as you trust what is coming towards you, every path, every step will be like lit up, new things. You'll understand why you had to go to A, B, C, and D. You might be learning new skills at the places you go, like taking little classes together and stuff. Everything that you guys are learning or experiencing together is to help with that elder energy that was coming from Brad. Wisdom through experience. It's very Sagittarius. You might have common Sag placements together. So the advice here is focus. Two people on the same page become an unstoppable force. So always open communication and always making sure that y'all are working towards the same thing and not butting. Like if one person doesn't want it and the other one does, compromise. Y'all can both be happy here. Nobody should have to go without because the other person isn't on board with that. So focus says it's difficult to be productive when your energy is scattered in so many directions. Y'all must work like my mind said laser. So if one person wants to go to Tahiti, the other person needs to be like, well, we're going to Tahiti. Let's see how it's going to work. And it's going to be fabulous because somebody's working remotely and the other person has a flexible schedule. You are going through the weeding phase now. I'm getting this weeding phase will last like 90 days, which is great. Everything 3, 6, 9. 9 is the completion of something, right? 3 is the beginning. 6 is like the midpoint where you could either have to go back or you can propel forward, right? So 90 days after y'all are like merged in there, then you will begin to see the seeds budding of the new stuff, the opportunity about the remote work or whatever. And you can use that frequency that I pulled up too, just to get it moving. Y'all are going to start to understand what this connection is for as y'all are in the house together. Like, hold on, we could do a lot of A, B, C, and D, but it does feel like community work as you're living your best life. And this is by community work, I mean like volunteering. Like you have a garden, so sometimes you take some of your fruits and vegetables and you go give those to the homeless or something. You are being given the opportunity, guys. Your mission, live your best life and share the fruits of your overflow and your abundance with others, whether it is mental, physically, you giving out gifts, your time, just go where God leads you when he needs you is the energy I'm getting. Besides that, you have free time. You are heading to playground mode, guys. So this is like one of the best readings I've ever been able to deliver. I'm so happy that you found each other. Have a great life.